Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be sharing with you a super easy and delicious recipe. It's Mexican shredded beef in the Instant Pot. Less mess, less hassle. With this meat, you can make tacos, you can make sopes, you can make enchiladas, you can make burritos. I mean, sky's the limit. Super simple and very flavorful. I hope you guys give it a try. So if you want to learn how I make my Mexican shredded beef, please keep watching. And if you haven't subscribed, I invite you to subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. For today's recipe, we'll be using 1 tomato cut in quarters, half an onion cut in quarters, 2 potatoes cut in half. We're going to use garlic, beef bouillon, onion powder, paprika, and oregano. For the meat, we will be using beef chuck steak. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to set our Instant Pot to saute and add a little bit of oil. We want to saute the meat just for a few minutes so that it can pick up those flavors. I'm sorry, not pick up, release flavors. It's going to release flavors and it's going to be that much more delicious. So we're only going to saute it for about 2 minutes on each side. Alright, so I flipped it over and now I'm going to add all the rest of the seasoning. So we're going to add onion powder, and you can just freehand it, garlic powder, we're going to add some paprika for spice. If you don't want paprika, you can definitely omit the paprika. We're going to add some oregano and some beef bouillon. If you don't have beef bouillon, you can substitute this for beef broth. And then, last but not least, we're going to add our vegetables. So we're going to add our onion, our tomatoes, and our potato. The potato is to make this juice that you're going to use later on for dipping if you do decide to make tacos. And now we're going to add water to cover, enough to cover our meat. So it's about 2 cups of water. And now we're going to seal it up. You want to make sure that your vent is sealed. And then we're going to set it for 45 minutes. Alright, so now that we have our shredded beef cooked after 45 minutes, you can either shred it by hand, and it's really super simple, or if it's too hot, you can use some tongs and a fork. But it's really, really, really tender. Now at this point, you can use it to make tacos, sopes, enchiladas, or you can even add some tomato sauce to it and fry it a little bit to make it more saucy. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the broth that we're going to dip our tacos in and also pour on top of our sopes. Real quickly, we're going to go back to our Instant Pot where it's still warm, and we're going to mash the potato that we threw in there to thicken the sauce. And this is what we're going to use as the dipping broth for our tacos, and also as a good topper for our sopes. It gives it an added flavor. Alright, once you finish mashing the potato, you can go ahead and turn off the Instant Pot, and we're going to serve it on top of our food. So I'm going to make some tacos and I'm going to make some sopes. Alright, so next you're going to heat up a pan with oil, and once it's heated, you're going to put in the sopes so that they can fry. And these sopes I got from the grocery store, and they're really, really good. Or you can make them by hand. You fry them until they're nice and a crispy brown on each side. Once we're done frying the sopes, we're going to take these out and we're going to start making our tacos. So for our tacos, you're going to take a tortilla, put some meat on it, fold it in half, and fry it for about 2 minutes on each side. Meanwhile these cook, we're going to prepare our sopes. Now we're going to start preparing our sopes. So we're gonna add beans, and I have a refried bean recipe that I'll link below. All right, so now that you've added the beans and you've taken out the tacos from the deep fryer, you're going to add the meat into the sopes. Then I'm going to top them with some lettuce. Next, I'm going to add some cheese to the top of my sopes. And some inside my tacos. So the cheese I added was cotija cheese. Next, I'm going to add some sour cream. Then we're going to add some salsa. And I'll put the links below for the salsa and the beans so you guys can try this delicious recipe. Lastly, we're going to add some of this juice, the broth, on top of our sopes, as well as our tacos. And it just gives us an added flavor. You can also put it in a cup and serve it on the side. And there you guys have it, these delicious sopes and tacos. They're so good, so crispy, and so juicy. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. And if you like this video, as always, please give me a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.